guys. How are you guys doing? I'm just here. We're at the grocery store, the Caribbean grocery store, because I'm going to make some Jamaican dishes this week. Do I look bright today? Like, I look bright. Doesn't orange look good on me? Yes, I look bright, you know? I have to look bright today. So, listen, this is a good message, but of course it's going to come with some negative, you know, things. And it's not like, you know, we're trying to be negative. It's just more like the interferences and stuff like that. So last night was brought to my attention. I think we already know this too. The Lord showed me, the Lord said they see it. And he specifically said they see everything. And he specifically said, I'm going to bless you. Okay. So this is probably my message, your message, and a bunch of the chosen ones' messages. Okay. God said, I'm going to bless you. Okay. But he also said they see it. And I asked God, I'm like, God, how did they see it? And he said, dream. So for many of you guys, they know what type of blessings are coming in your life. They know. We already knew this, but it's kind of like the way how God showed it to me is that this is why people are wilding out. They can see it. They can see it. They can see you and your kingdom partner together. They can see, you know, the type of life you guys are going to live. They can see your ministry, if you're going to have a ministry, or if you're going to have a business, they can see the businesses you guys are going to have. They see everything. They're dreaming about it. And here's the thing. I'm not sure if God is purposely showing that. I don't think God is, because in my last video I posted last year, or probably earlier this year, I told you guys that sometimes when God gives us dreams and God shows us what's in store for us, he'll tell us to move in silence and to be silent about it. But sometimes you have to understand, because the devil is working against us, the devil is going to show people. The devil knows how to twist dreams. The devil knows how to reveal things too. So the devil will show those who have a hardened heart. You get what I'm saying? That's how the devil is able to use who he wants to use, because he's going to look for someone that doesn't like you. He's going to look for someone that hates you. He's going to look for someone that wants to plot against you. He's going to look for that person who already has a hardened heart, and then he's going to show them. Okay. Sometimes, yes, God can do that too. Because if you guys remember the story of Exodus, God actually hardened Pharaoh's heart so he would actually decide to go after the Israelites, because that's an obstacle that had to happen. Had that obstacle not happened, the outcome wouldn't have been the same. Moses and them wouldn't have gotten through. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like God had to use the enemies in a way, you know, relating to Moses's purpose and the purpose of the Israelites. God had to use Pharaoh. God had to harden his heart for him to go after them. So in that case, yeah, I feel like sometimes God will show our enemies what's in store for us, because they are still a part of the plan. They're a part of the mission. You know, sometimes the obstacles is what pushes us. Sometimes the obstacles is what strengthens us, you know, to be stronger, is what strengthens us in prayer and fasting. And it also helps us take things a lot more seriously. You get what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like in some cases the devil showed some people, in some cases God showed some people, and it hardened their hearts, right? But let me tell you the revelation I had today. I'm here cleaning up the kitchen and I'm washing the dishes, and I had this revelation when I was thinking to God, thinking about this, and thinking and talking to God about it. And I was like, God, you know, some people, the reason why they're coming after you is because they see what's in store for you, and that's why they're coming after us. But at the same time, I was like, God, these people are probably questioning to you, why him or why her? God, why did you, favor ain't fair, y'all, okay? They're probably like, God, why'd you pick him? Or God, why'd you pick her? You know, why does she get to marry that person? Why does she get to have that lifestyle? Why does she get to break that generational curse? Why does he get to have that business? Why does he get that woman? Why does he get to break generational curse? Why does he get to create a legacy? A lot of people are looking at y'all and asking God, why? Why he picked you? Why you were the one that got chosen to live this life? Why you were the one that's being blessed, right? Remember what I said about God hardening Pharaoh's heart? Here's the revelation I got when I was washing dishes. So the way how God proves to these people as to why he did not pick them to get these blessings, the way how God proves it to them is by God revealing to them what's in store for some of us. Okay, so that's why I say sometimes God can do it. And here's why. Because when he reveals it to them, guess what? They have free will to do good or to do bad. They have free will and to decide whether they want to do the work of the devil or whether they want to do the work of God, whether they want to be happy for you and want to pray blessings upon you, or whether they want to do the work of the devil and curse you and try to put spell work on you and try to block you. And when their heart becomes hardened, guess what? They go and do that. They go and do what they're not supposed to do. And guess what? You know what God says? You got your answer. You know why I didn't pick you? This is why I didn't pick you. You know why I'm not blessing you? This is why I'm not blessing you. So in a way, it's kind of like they already have their answers. The more and more they try to block you, it's kind of like they already have their answers as to why God picked you. See, if the tables were turned and it was you in the other position, and this is how God knows, because God knows your personality. God knows you like the back of his hand. God knows every hair on your body, okay? So if the tables were turned and you were the one that was on the other end and you saw someone being blessed, and you know how this is true too, because how many times have you guys seen people getting blessed? And how many of you guys may have, you may have felt some type of way, but you're not going to go to the extent to try to block them. You're not going to go to the extent to try to curse them. You're not going to go to the extent to try to sabotage them. You're probably going to feel some type of way, maybe have a little bit of jealousy here. Maybe, God, why me? When is it my turn? You know what I mean? But majority of you guys are going to be happy for other people. Majority of you guys are going to feel joy seeing someone else happy, seeing someone else get married, seeing someone else buy a house, see someone else. You get what I'm saying? And because you guys have a different reaction to that, God knows that you're not that type of person. God is going to bless you. That's why God is going to bless you. Do you get what I'm saying? God doesn't have to harden your heart because your heart was never hardened to begin with. Boy, hallelujah, Jesus. Your heart was never hardened to begin with. Pharaoh's heart was already hardened. That's why it's easy to harden his heart. Do you get what I'm saying? His heart was already hardened. He was stubborn. He didn't want to listen to God. How many times did Moses go to Pharaoh and give Pharaoh warnings, and he consistently didn't obey the warnings? He didn't care because his heart was already hardened, right? That's why these people are asking God, why you? And then when they go and do things to block you and to sabotage you, God is already answering them in the moment of their actions. He's answering them with their actions. And he's saying, this is why. Look what you're doing right now. You think I'm going to bless you? Look what you're doing. You're trying to sabotage someone else's marriage. You're trying to block someone else's union. You're trying to block someone else's legacy. You're trying to block someone else's finances. You're trying to block someone else's health. Like you're really trying to stop my purpose in this person's life. And you're asking me why I did not pick you? There's your answer. Do you see what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm telling you guys that when I got the revelation today, I was so happy, okay? But God told me today, he was like, I am going to bless you, okay? And then he said they can see. So many, you guys, listen, they can see everything. Let me ask you females something. And this is for males too, but I want to ask the females something. What is every female's dream? Every female's dream is mainly to be happy. Right? Just to be happy. Everybody wants a stable household. Everybody wants a stable family, right? But when you have a stable household and family, and you also have a good man that's a provider, that loves you, that loves God, and that is faithful, that is a part of the kingdom. Do you get what I'm saying? And God puts you two together to do a kingdom assignment. Every person is looking for that type of man. Everyone, even people who are not walking with God, are looking for a man like that. Same with females. Men are looking for good women. Do you get what I'm saying? So don't you think that if they see through a dream, you and your kingdom partner, living this life of fulfilling God's mission, fulfilling God's mission for God's kingdom, your ministry, your business together, your nice home, your children running around. Don't you think when people see this life, they're going to envy it? The ones with the hardened hearts are going to envy it. And when they see that, they're going to try to block it. And it's not just that. They can see where you're going to be. You know, people contact me and say, Steph, I had a dream about you and God showed me this in the dream. And I always smile. I don't reply to them, but I'll smile. You know what? I reply to the ones that I know, but I don't really reply to everybody. I'll just smile about it. And I'll say thank you to those that I know. But I know it's true because God already showed me a lot of what's happening. So I'm like, damn, excuse my language, God. But I'm like, if they can see it, I know my enemies can see it. Every time I see stuff, it's like something always happens. I'm telling y'all, they can see it. They can see it. They see everything. That's why they're trying to stop you. That's why they won't give up. They want the life that God has for you. God said he about to bless y'all. He about to bless all of us. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.